The 317th Platoon 1965 isn't your usual war movie filled with explosions and grand speeches. It's quiet, it's patient, it's devastatingly real. The year is 1954, deep in the jungles of Cambodia. The First Indochina War is collapsing. France is losing its grip, the Viêt-minh are closing in, and one small French unit, the 317th Platoon, is left behind, stranded in the middle of nowhere. Their mission is simple. At least on paper, retreat through the jungle and rejoin friendly forces near the Laos border. But in this endless green wilderness, every step could be the last. The platoon is made up mostly of Cambodian troops, led by Lieutenant Torrens, a young and inexperienced French officer trying to prove himself, and Adjutant Willsdorf, an older, battle-hardened veteran of the German army who's seen too much war to believe in glory anymore. From the first moment they step into the jungle, the film makes one thing clear: survival won't come easy. Torrens insists on discipline and order, pushing his men to shave and march in formation even as the heat suffocates them. Willsdorf, on the other hand, knows the jungle doesn't care about rules. For him, only instinct keeps you alive. Their quiet conflict becomes the heartbeat of the story, a struggle between youth and experience, command and survival. As they move deeper into the wilderness, the jungle becomes their enemy. Supplies run low, the radio barely works, and the air itself seems to press down on them. At night, the soldiers listen for the faint rustle of the Viêt-minh, always somewhere out there, invisible but closing in. When the first ambush comes, chaos erupts. Gunfire flashes in the dark, and several Cambodian soldiers are killed. Torrens freezes, unsure of what to do. It's Willsdorf who takes command, barking orders, pulling the men together, and leading them out of the trap. From then on, the platoon's retreat turns into a slow, desperate crawl towards safety. They trudge through rivers and mud, their feet bleeding, their rations gone. Along the way, they discover the remains of other French units, corpses left in the rain, rifles rusting in the dirt. It's clear that the war is over, even if no one has told them yet. The radio operator, Bouvier, finally manages to get a signal long enough to hear the terrible truth. Diên Biên Phu has fallen. France has lost the war. There will be no rescue. Still, Torrens pushes the men onward. Their final stand comes at a river crossing. As they try to build rafts and slip across at night, the Viêt-minh attack again. Bullets rip through the darkness. Torrens is hit, falling beside Willsdorf, with his dying breath. He orders Willsdorf to save the survivors, but Willsdorf refuses to leave him. The two men, once divided by rank and pride, now share the same fate. When morning comes, the jungle is quiet again. A few soldiers stumble through the mist, lost, directionless, fading into the trees. And so ends the 317th Platoon, not with triumph, but with silence. A haunting reminder that in war, sometimes the enemy isn't just out there. It's the jungle, the fear, and the futility of it all.